Hello students, this is Harshit and welcome back to Square One. In the previous video, I gave you some practice questions. I hope you were able to do them. Now let us see the solutions. The first question that I gave you was this number 6824 and I asked you to write the place value and the face value of each digit in these numbers. So I have made up this chart. I have written all the digits 6824. In the column of face value, I have told you that the face value are the same as the digit. So face value of 6 is 6, face value of 8 is 8, face value of 2 is 2 and face value of 4 is 4. Now in the place value, now one thing I want to tell you is that whenever you face any problem while dealing with numbers, you simply use the placement names or the placement boxes or use commas or use both of them to make it easier for you to read. Okay, so ones, tens, hundred, thousands, I have written these place names. It makes it easier to understand which digit occupies which place. 6 occupies the place of thousands, so the place value of 6 is 6000. 8 occupies the place of hundreds, so place value of 8 is 800. 2 occupies the place of tens, so the place value of 2 is 20, and 4 occupies the place of ones, so the place value of 4 is 4. Now let us see the next questions. The second question that I gave you was the expansion of 37291. Again, I will write the place names ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000. So it makes it easier for me to read these numbers or see which number, which digit occupies which place. 3 occupies the place of 10,000. So the expansion will be like 30,000, or I can write it as 3 multiplied by 10,000, right? I can write it in this way. 7 occupies the place of thousands, so it will be plus 7,000 or 7 into 1,000 plus 200 or 2 multiplied by 100. 9 takes the place of tens, so 90 or 9 multiplied by 10, then 1. Simply I have written it directly. I didn't write the first step, that is 30,000 plus 7,000 plus 200 plus 90 plus 1. I have written the answer directly. Okay, once you understand the concept, you can write the answers directly. That is the expansion. Now in the next question, I gave this expansion and I asked you to write the numeral or form the numeral from this expansion. Let us see the biggest number. Okay, biggest term contains 7 digits. This term contains 7 digits. To make it easier, let me use the commas in these terms. Okay, I will put the commas in these terms. It will make it easier for me to read them. Now the biggest term contains 7 digits, so a number will also contain 7 digits. So I have made these 7 places. Now let me write place names ones, tens, hundred, thousand, 10,000, lakhs and 10 lakhs. 5 occupies the place of 10 lakhs, so I will write 5 in the place of 10 lakhs. And 6 occupies the place of lakhs, so 6 the next digit. 4 occupies the place of thousand, so 4 occurs at the place of thousand. And 3 takes the place of hundreds, so I will write 3 here. And 7 takes the place of tens. Now the digits that are missing or the places that are missing, I will simply write 0 over there. So this becomes our number. So 56 lakh 4,370. This is our numeral that is formed from this expansion. The next question, I asked you how many thousands are there in 1 crore. So I have written this 1 crore here and used commas to make it simple to read. First thing that I will do is separate these zeros. Okay, there are 7 zeros in this 1 crore in this number. So I will separate it into 1,000. First I will write 1,000 because they have asked how many thousands are there in 1 crore. So I will write the thousands at the right place. And I will write the rest of the zeros in another number. That is, how many digits zeros are left? There are 4 zeros left. So I will write the other number here, which is 10,000. Okay, this number is 10,000. So I can say that there are 10,000 thousands in 1 crore. There are 10,000 thousands in 1 crore. The next question I gave you was that I gave you these numbers and I asked you circle the greatest number and the smallest number. Now we can see that these numbers are, this number is 4 digit, this have 5 digits, this is again 4 digit number, 5 digit number, and this is 6 digit number. Now the greatest number will be this because it has 6 digits. So the greatest will be 492690. This will be our greatest number because it has the maximum number of digits. The smallest number must contain 4 digits because 4 digit numbers are the smallest among these numbers. So two numbers contain 4 digits, 6274 and 9476. 6 is smaller than 9, so this will be our smallest number. 627 will be our smallest number among these numbers. The next question, I asked you to use the correct sign while comparing numbers, to use the greater than, less than, and the equal to signs in these numbers. So you can see that these numbers 9, 3 and 7, they are common in both the numbers. So we see the next digit, that is 6 and 4. 6 is greater than 4, so this number is greater, or we use the greater than sign. And in these two numbers 581790 and 518790, there is not much difference except first digit is common, the next digit is 8, and here it is 1, so this is greater. Okay, 987321, 98732, again this is a 6 digit number and this is merely 5 digit number, so this is again greater. It is merely coincidence that all these boxes have the same sign. It is just a coincidence. And the next question that I give you was to arrange these numbers in descending order, and the other question was about the ascending order. So first we see this question, arrange the numbers in descending order. 6214, this is a 4 digit number, this is a 5 digit number, again these are all 4 digit numbers. So the biggest number will contain 5 digits. It will be 52140. Next we have both of these numbers start with 5. The others start with 4. So let us compare between these two. First digit is common. Next we have 2 and 4. So 5421 is greater than 5214. These are the other two greater numbers. Let us compare the other two numbers, 4521 and 4125. 4 is common. Next digit is 5 and here we have 1. So 4521 is greater and 4125 is smaller. We'll use the greater than signs among these, or we can also use commas. It is not necessary to use greater than sign. We can also use commas to separate these numbers. This is our descending order. The next question, we have to arrange the numbers in ascending order. This contains 4 digits. This have 5 digits. Again 5 digits, 4 digits and 4 digits. So the smallest numbers will have 4 digits. 1249, 1246 and 4612. 4 is greater than 1. So let us compare among 1249 and 1246. 124 is common in both the numbers. So 9 is greater than 6. Therefore a smaller number will be, or the smallest number will be 1246. Next smallest is 1249. The next smallest number will be 4612. 4612 is our next smallest number. Then 92420 and 24920. This is smaller than this number. So next smallest is 24920, and therefore we have the greatest number as 92420. This is the greatest number. Use the less than sign. Again we can also use commas. It is not necessary to use the less than sign. Now the first topic that we are going to study in this lecture is the smallest and greatest numbers. I have made this chart. Now let us see the smallest and greatest numbers. Smallest one digit number is 1 if we talk about the natural numbers, and it is 0 if we talk about the whole numbers. So smallest one digit number depends on whether we are talking about the natural numbers or the whole numbers. This one digit natural number is 1 and the smallest one digit whole number is 0. Greatest one digit number is 9. Okay, you know the greatest one digit number, it is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. If I add 1 to the greatest one digit number, we get 10. And 10 is a 2 digit number. So that means the smallest 2 digit number that we get is 10. The greatest 2 digit number is 99. Okay, it is 99. If again I add 1 to 99, I get 100, which is the smallest 3-digit number. Okay, so the first digit number will be our smallest 3-digit number. The greatest 3-digit number will be something like 999. So this is how we write the smallest and greatest numbers. Again, if I add 1 to 999, I get the smallest 4-digit number, which is 1000. The greatest 4-digit number is 9999. Again, if I add 1 to the greatest 4-digit number, I get the smallest 5-digit number. So the next number that we get is 10,000, and the greatest 5-digit number is something like 99,999. In a similar way, we will get the smallest 6-digit number, which will be 1 lakh. So we see that if we keep adding on 1 to the greatest 1-digit number or to the 2-digit number, we get the next number, which will be the smallest number of the other digits. Okay, so we have seen that this forms a kind of a pattern. Right, the greatest numbers will be in the form of 999, 999. So they will be made up of 999, and the smallest numbers will be something like 1, 10, 100, 1000, and 10,000. One thing I want to tell you is that you have seen that I have written these numbers in an order starting from the right. They are aligned from the right side. It means I have written all the ones digits in one below the other, all the tens digits one below the other. So that is how it is appropriate or proper to write the numbers. Okay, to arrange them in such a way that the ones digit comes below all the other ones digits. Tens digit are aligned in one line, and hundreds digits comes in one line. So this is the proper way to write numbers one below the other. Now if 1 is added to 9, we get 10. So we see that if 1 is added to the greatest 1-digit number, we get the smallest 2-digit number. Okay, in a similar way, we can see that if 1 is subtracted from 100, we get 99. Or we can say that if 1 is subtracted from the smallest 3-digit number, we get the greatest 2-digit number. So these are the things we can find out from this chart. Now the first type of question that we see in this topic are how many 2-digit numbers are there, or they can ask you how many 3-digit numbers are there, and so on. Okay, now we see that 2-digit numbers start from 10 and they go on till 99. Okay, we can see in this chart that 2-digit numbers start from 10 and they go on till 99. So in order to count how many 2-digit numbers are there, we have to count all the numbers that start from 10 and they go on till 99. Okay, so all the numbers from 10 to 99 are 2-digit numbers. That means if I subtract 9 from 99, I will get all the 2-digit numbers, that is 90. Okay, now why did I subtract 9 and not 10 from 99? Whenever we subtract two numbers, the smaller value is not counted in the answer. So the answer that I got 99, 10 is included in this number but not 9. Okay, if I had subtracted 10 from 99, it will not be included. If I had subtracted 10 from 99, I would have got the answer as 89. But then this 10 will not be included in our result. Okay, now if I subtracted 9 from 99, which is 1 lower than 10, so now 10 is included in the number. So whenever we have to count a smaller value, also always subtract one number less than the smaller value. Okay, always subtract 9 from here, from 99. Okay, if I have to count numbers from 11 up to 15, I count all the numbers 11 to 15, that is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There are 5 numbers. So what I will do, I will subtract 10 from here and I get the answer as 5. That is how it happens. Okay, if I had subtracted 11 from 15, I would have got the answer as 4, and 11 would not have been included in the answer. So in order to get the total 2-digit numbers, what I have done is that I have subtracted 9 from 99. Okay, now 99 is the greatest 2-digit number and 9 is the greatest 1-digit number. So what I have done is that to find the total 2-digit numbers, I have subtracted the greatest 1-digit number from the greatest 2-digit numbers and I got the answer as 90. Okay, so this is the solution. Now let us see one more question based on it. how many 4-digit numbers are there. So again I will write this type of formula. I have written this formula. Total 4-digit numbers is equal to greatest 4-digit number minus greatest 3-digit number. The greatest 4-digit number is 9999. We have seen in this chart the greatest 4-digit number is 9999 and the greatest 3-digit number is 999. So we subtract both these numbers and we get the solution as 9000. So there are 9000 4-digit numbers in total. Now this is the first practice question in this video. You have to find out how many 5-digit numbers are there in total. Okay, you have to write this kind of formula and then calculate the answer and tell me how many 5-digit numbers are there. Now let us move on to the next topic of this lecture, that is formation of numbers. In this topic we will be given some digits and we will have to form numbers from those digits. Now let us see the first type of questions that comes in this topic. Write the smallest and greatest 5-digit numbers with the digits 29745 using each digit only once or without repetition. That means we have to make a 5-digit number, smallest 5-digit number and the greatest 5-digit number using these digits, but we are only allowed to use these digits, each of these digits only once, that is without repetition. We are not allowed to repeat these digits. Okay, now let us see the solution. Since we have to write the 5-digit numbers, both of our numbers are going to have 5 places, or that means 5 digits. Write the smallest number, the first digit should be the smallest among these digits and the smallest is 2. We are going to have to make the smallest number, so our number should start from the smallest digit and go till the bigger digits, up to the bigger digits. Okay, the next smallest digit is 4, so our next digit will be 4. Then we have 9, 7 and 5. 5 is the smallest among these, and 7, and then last we have 9. So this is how we make the smallest number from the given digits. Okay, if I am going to write the greatest number, again we have to make 5 places. For the greatest number, the first digit will be the greatest among them, which is 9. Then we have 7, then 5 and 4 and 2. In this way we have gone from the greatest digit to the smallest digit in the given digits. This is how we write the smallest and the greatest numbers if some digits are given to us. Okay, now what if repetition was allowed? What will be a solution? So again we have 5 places. Now repetition is allowed. That means we can use all of these digits any number of times, but we have to make the number only of 5 digits. The smallest number again will start from 2. Now again we can write 2 since repetition is allowed, again and again and again. So this is how our greatest number would end up. The smallest number would end up. And if we have to write the greatest number, the first digit will be 9, and since we can repeat it, we can write it any number of times and the greatest number would be something like this. Okay, but we are generally not asked these type of questions, only this type of questions comes. Now let us do one more of this type of question. Write the smallest and greatest 4-digit numbers using each digit only once among 1, 5, 3, 6, 8. Now we have been given 5 digits, but we have to make the smallest and greatest 4-digit numbers. So now let us see the solution. We have to form the 4-digit numbers. Smallest digit is 1, and next smallest is 3, then we have 5, and then we have 6. We have been asked to write 4-digit number and not 5-digit numbers. We are given 5 digits, but we have to make only 4-digit numbers. Now the greatest digit is 8, then we have 6 and 5 and then 3. This is how we will write the smallest and greatest numbers when some digits are given to us. Now the next type of question that comes in this topic is write the largest and smallest 4-digit number using any one digit twice among 7 to 8. Difference is that you are allowed to use any one digit twice, that is 2 times. You are allowed to use one digit 2 times. Now you have been given 7 to 8. These 3 digits are given and you have to form 4-digit numbers, and you are allowed to use one digit twice. So I made up 4 spaces. Now the greatest 4-digit number will start from 8. Since I am allowed to write one digit twice, I will use 8 again because I have to write the greatest number. So I will use the greatest digit twice. The third digit will be 7 and then I will write 2. This is my greatest 4-digit number using these digits. Okay. The smallest 4-digit number will start from 2. I will use 2 again because I have to write the smallest 4-digit number, and I will use the smallest digit twice. Then I will write 7. And the last digit will be 8. This is my smallest 4-digit number. So this is how you form the smallest and the greatest numbers using digits if any one digit is allowed to be written twice or allowed to be used twice. So this is how you form the solution. The third type of question that we see in this topic is write the greatest 4-digit number using any 4 different digits when 7 is at tens place. So now while forming our numbers, we have to make sure that all the conditions are met. So first we have to write the greatest 4-digit number. That means our digit number will have 4 digits. We can use any 4 different digits, but the condition is that 7 must be at tens place. So let us first write the place names. 7 must be at tens place. So I have written 7 at tens place. Now I can use any 4 different digits to write the greatest number. So the number digits that I am going to use will be 9, 8 and 7 to write the greatest numbers. 9, 8 and 6. Because 7 is already used, I cannot use 7 again. This is the answer that I am going to get. Okay, 9, 8, 7, 6. If I have used any other combination of digits, it would not have been the greatest number. Okay, if I have used maybe 4 or 5 or any other digit, it would not have been the greatest number. So to form the greatest number, I have to use only these digits. 9, 8, and 7 is already used, then 6. This is my greatest number. Now let us see one more question. Write the smallest 5-digit number using any different digits when 3 is at thousands place. I have to write a 5-digit number. Okay. 3 is at thousands place. Ones, tens, 100, 1000 and 10,000. I have to write the smallest number using any different digits. The digits that I will use will be 1, 2, 3 I have used, then 4 and 5. This is the only combination that can form the smallest 5-digit number. Okay, using different digits. Let me give you some questions for practice based on these type of questions. Write the smallest and greatest 4-digit numbers using the digits 2, 9, 8, 5. The first part says using each digit only once. You are allowed to use each digit only once among these numbers. Then next part is using any one digit twice. You are allowed to use any one digit twice. And then last we have when 9 is at tens place. So 9 will be kept at tens place. You will have to form the numbers fulfilling that condition. The fourth and the last type of question that we see in this topic is find the difference between the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers that can be written using the digits 3, 5, 7, 2. You have to find the difference between the greatest and the smallest 4-digit numbers which will be formed using these digits. So the solution will be like, first you have to write the greatest 4-digit number, which will be greatest 4-digit number will be 7532. Then you find the smallest 4-digit number, again 4 digits. Smallest will start from the smallest digit 2, 3, 5, 7. This will be a smallest 4-digit number using these digits, and then you find the difference. Difference will be between the greatest and the smallest number. So 7532 minus 2357 gives us the answer as 5175. This will be our answer if you calculate it. Let me give you one more question based on this. This will be a last practice question. Find the difference between the greatest and the smallest 5-digit numbers that can be written using the digits 4, 5, 1, 3, 9. You have to find the solution. Okay, try to solve these questions on your own. If you find any problem, try to watch the video again. Okay, I'll give the solutions in the next video. Give this video a like, share it to those whom need it, share it to your friends, and subscribe to the channel for the upcoming videos. Look forward to my next video. Wait until it comes out. Then thank you and bye bye.